Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Sorcery. Previously, we were bestowed some great wisdom by two lovely ladies. One, a sorceress living on an isolated mountaintop, and the other, a hermit in a cave. And indeed, we actually saved this cave because we're in the ancient past. These telescope beacon towers can shine light on the land and return things to ancient history 1,000 years ago. And we noticed that this cave was destined to, cave in, but we cast a petrifying spell on some weak ore veins in the ceiling, which should hopefully prevent it from caving in. And the seer here is going to draw some cave paintings, hopefully, that'll show what she's currently intoning at this moment. So we'll make our way over to the tower, then double back and see what we can get. Let's get going. You're at the base of the cliff. Darkness closes in. You need to rest, especially after so long walking with an empty belly. The grass meadows ends by the cliff base and the carved stone steps that lead away from the backlands. Okay. We'll rest here. We might be in for a fight with the fire serpent because we know that the fire serpent is going to try and assassinate us while we sleep. Rest here. You find an old foxhole and scramble inside. You have not eaten yet today. Drink a blimberry potion, eat something. We'll just eat something. The potion's more valuable because I can use it to make a potion of cure disease with magic. Taking the forest berries from your pack, you fill your empty stomach. Then you lie back and try to forget your troubles. You are protected here, and your rest is untroubled by dreams. Apologies for the sudden cut. I need to skip the day transition music that's new in this act because I'm scared of copyright strikes. So you pull yourself out of your hole and stand up. The grass meadow ends by the cliff base and the carved stone steps that lead away from the backlands. All right. Yeah, move on. So, yeah, we never did explore these. Let's try it. I think they're geysers. Oh. Okay, I guess we're back in the present. Leaving the shadow of the cliff, you step out across the wastes. The day is likely to be clear and will be hot once more. Oh! Yeah, no, wait. No wonder we weren't attacked by the fire serpent. We were in the past. The snakes are all in the present day. That's right. Okay. The sunlight turns the dust of the plain to a bitter yellow. As you walk, you come across an open area dotted with 20 or 30 small holes. Look at the holes. Each of the holes is about a cubit across and puckers up from the ground as if made by a gigantic needle pushed from underneath. Thin columns of dust rise from some, drifting specks gleaming in the sunshine. A flash of something catches your eye, but by the time you turn your head, whatever it was has gone. I think this might be an actual opportunity to cast Sus, to suss out danger. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, the spell's pretty much always there. Reaching up to the stars, you create the magic and a quiet voice enters your mind. It warns you that the holes are in fact vents that release hot steam from deep underground and powerful blasts, and you would do well to avoid them. Then the voice fades. Okay, move on. The holes cover this section of the plain. You will have to walk around them whichever direction you now choose. Oh, I guess I have to go to the bridge. Well, we're gonna try and cross this, so it's good to take a look at it. The sun continues to climb the steep sky. You journey across the open plain, approaching a curious black stroke that seems to have been drawn across the land. As you get closer, you see it for what it was, or is, a gash in the land, thousands of fathoms deep. Oh, that's pretty deep. The road comes to a stop at the edge of a wide fissure in the ground and the ruins of an ancient bridge. The wind roars along the cracks in the ground in front of you, like a mockery of a river. Look down into the crevasse. You creep to the edge of the crack to look down into it. It seems to drop for miles, the sides plunging like a waterfall of rock. The bottom is lost in mist, and the rock walls seem quite sheer. Jump across. No. Look at the broken bridge. There was once a bridge here. The road runs up to it, and a few stones push out over the yawning abyss. But it has long ago tumbled into ruin, and now it does nothing but give you an impressive place to look down. Suddenly you see movement at the edge of the fissure. Some kind of long spike reaches up over the edge, bends, and hooks into the ground, closely followed by another. That sounds like some creepy big old giant spider thing. Who knows? Maybe it's friendly. I mean, we did find that woodsman earlier, which was some fantastical creature but could hold a conversation, so wait and watch. No. Looks like a silverfish. It is a long, six-legged bug with hooked jaws and a deadly-looking sting, the size of the one you sliced from the back of the manticore only days ago. Okay, I feel like this thing can outrun me if it's that huge. Ugh. Okay, so if those birds earlier were any indication, the creatures here are going to put up a huge fight, even with my legendary sword, so let's even the odds first. Cast a spell. No H? I was thinking like a standard fireball. Wait, don't I have like a spell that can like control creatures? Or maybe just yap. I can speak to it, talk with it. You know what? Let's try this. It's free. Pulling out the green wig, you put it on and cast the spell. The creature's clicking legs and rubbing jaws are suddenly transformed into words. Soft flesh, it murmurs. Don't run from me. Come to me, I am beautiful. As it talks, the creature keeps coming. Okay, this thing's got an ego. Well, there goes our chance to get some advantage, but... Ooh. Okay. It's weak, 6 stamina, compared to my 17, but it's got a mighty attack power. Damn. Okay, usually I never open with defending. This time, let's give it a shot. I feel like this thing's coming in hot. Ah. The lynch bug crisscrosses its mandibles in the air. It hovers a short distance from you, gauging you with evil eyes, and you raise your sword defensively in return. Okay. I think it's gonna strike. 8.6. Damn it. Enough of this. You will not be defeated by an insect. You swing hard, just as the lynch bug scuttles back. It prances forward like some horrendous mockery of a dancer from the king's court. Okay. Surely it wouldn't expect me to do 2 huge throws, 2 huge swings at back-to-back, yeah? There we go. You press the advantage. What advantage? I didn't have an advantage. You chop with your sword. As the lynch bug approaches, your blade lands deep. Hard shell parts split slightly with a noise like crunching fruit. The lynch bug staggers, losing its balance on its tiny legs for a moment. It jumps towards you. Okay, I don't think I have the stamina to finish this thing. Defend. Yeah, I could not have done that. You drop back, raising your sword to protect your body as much as possible. The lynch bug lunges, striking with its long arms. Its hooked claws seem to grow as they reach for you. I think we might be able to finish it. Excellent. You prepare your sword. You aim a blow for its thorax. Then your blade lands deep. You cut again, twist, and the lynch bug collapses into the dirt. Skilled swordplay. You gasp for breath. The horrible creature is defeated. You look around once more. A few birds swoop and wheel in the crevasse, turning circles that are way below you, and yet still high up in the air. God. So, this is a problem. We know that in the ancient past, if I shine the light on the bridge, the bridge becomes intact and I can cross in the ancient past. But I'm hoping to shine the light on this tower here, because this is another telescope tower, and thanks to the terrain, with this I can shine it on more land. Like I couldn't shine this telescope on the northernmost bits, or up here, or I think even up here even. Now it is possible. Our first interaction with the timeline changing happened on its own without a telescope. By all means, I could get lucky and explore up here, and I could trigger another time travel shenanigan, but that's unreliable. So let's take a look here. What spell, I'm not going to cast anything, but hypothetically, what spell that is available here could help me? I see F's. Yeah, fall, float in air. Yeah, no. If I float to the bottom, I'm never climbing up. Cause slowness. The hell? Create wind. You don't suppose I could... When I used the gale horn earlier, I was able to catch that falling boy and push him away from that tornado. Maybe I could push myself across? But that seems risky. Capital F? O F. Create a force field. Okay, that is entirely at the game's whim. Maybe I could create a force field bridge to walk across. Damn. Zip caused teleportation. Ah, alas, we do not have a green ring. Okay. Well, I think the gale horn is a real mighty choice. But not yet. Not yet. Okay, we'll follow the road. I don't think I went up here. What is this? The going is easy along the old road. It is hot now. You are starting to sweat under your cloak. The line of this grand wide road is all but invisible now. The fissure yawns a short distance to the north. Well, we already just looked at the fissure, so move on. Wandering the backlands for 3 days already, and you have still not crossed the ridge. Oh, rub it in, why don't ya? Okay. And to the telescope. Right. Move on, climb up. Up the gripweed. Hey, just noticed it. That's a unique little art thing for that. That's neat. That's new. I like that. Huh. Hopefully it's still working. Adjust beam. Okay. So we shift the timeline away from the cave. Okay, I don't see a visual indication to show that it hasn't caved in, but with this, our bridge problem is solved. Well, that I can have that tower lit up. Okay, well, bridge it is, and we'll make sure to get this little thing here, whatever this is, in the shot too. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Okay. Now the long trek back. We're probably going to spend all day doing this, aren't we? You return to the road. The sun begins to dip, heading towards the horizon. From behind you, a voice says, "Excuse me." This is the second time this has happened. Previously, I turned around and I saw nothing. Again, this is weird. Okay, so turned around, did nothing. Draw my sword. Ignore it. Okay, maybe if I ignore it, whatever this voice is will try and speak to me again, trying to get my attention. Oh. You ignore it, another mirage, like the one you heard before. "Excuse me," it demands again. "Are you deaf?" Let it go. Make it matter. You shake your head and leave the mirage behind, grumbling to itself. Damn it. Okay, well, maybe we'll run into it again. You leave the clear road and cut across the now bone-gray plain. The wind picks up as the evening draws on. You stride forwards. It will be night soon. Great. Just great. Just great. I really hope there's not a time limit here. But I'm banking on this paying off. I should learn something new about the serpents from the whatever is in this cave now. Another night begins. Find a place to sleep. Now we'll climb the cliff. Oh, you approach a cliff face and feel it over with your fingers, but cannot find a decent grip. It seems you must have slithered and slipped your way down. Well, cast a spell then. If I make myself lighter? What is the... Yeah, fall? Okay, MAG, protect from magic. No? HOW, find safe passage. No, I'm wise to this trick. It's gonna just tell me to go away from the wall. ZEN, hover in air. No. Zip. Oh, if only. Doc, heal disease. Counters hot. I see. Am I about to be ambushed by the fire serpent? Okay, we'll try how. Find safe passage. The stairs are long since destroyed and will never be rebuilt. With that, the spell fades. You know what? I think damn it. I think I can... I think I can shine the light just on the stairs and leave the cave alone. Oh, damn it. Oh, man, okay. Rest here, maybe we'll fight the serpent. Okay. The serpent's gonna attack me while I'm asleep, so first I'll cast a spell. MAG, resist magic. This might, like, cast a fireball at me or something, so we'll try it. Protect from magic, 1 stamina. And rest. Okay. Eat something. God, I only have rations for 7 more days. Oh, this is not good. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Gonna go back, try the stair strategy. Please, for the love of... This better work. And if nothing interesting happens, I'll just cut ahead. Okay, here's something new. Right in front of the tower... Wait, actually, wait. Did I... Oh, I went to the wrong thing. Well, okay, we'll take a look. There's a totem. Look at the totem. The totem depicts a short, toothy creature with no hair, and with several ringed earrings in one lobe. Not a god, but a god or goddess's helper creature, the type that invisibly moves a sword point aside should the powers above dictate it. It leers at you with 2 wide eyes above pursed lips. I'm not sure Slane would like it if I fiddled with some god's servant, so step away from it. Something about its hungry expression gives you pause and you step back. The totem, of course, does not react, though you sense it is gesturing for you to walk on. Okay. Easy does it. Easy does it. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, man, it is moving wildly on its own. What the hell, dude? Okay. I'm going to have to pray that this here, right here, counts. Okay, climb down. This is stupid. Here we go. Time to spend another full day walking back and forth. I'm sure a serpent's made it to man pain by now. I just know it. No, the game can't be that cruel, can it? Climb the steps. Okay, hello. About halfway up, you are forced to stop. The steps below have fallen into the rubble behind you. Make a move? Can I... Why can't I enter the cave? I'm right here. I'm right here, though. Okay, maybe I just overthought things. Maybe it was really just a matter of keeping the cave in the ancient past active and literally just coming back a few days later to speak to the seer when she was finished. Maybe it was really as simple as that. Okay. Jump. Alright, I lost 3 stamina. Move on. My rations. My time. I need... Oh, God. Okay. Look. Okay, we're gonna get to the tower. We're gonna shine on the cave. We're gonna go visit the seer. And you know what? She's gonna tell us how to beat every serpent. All of them. Every serpent. That's what she's gonna do, okay? God. Okay, day 5. Give it up for day 5. I did not eat, I did not sleep, I lost yet more stamina. This is the worst. How did it all go so wrong? Climb the steps. Please, seer, please. Okay, enter the cave. I'm here. Tell me the thing. Althera is still here, lost in thought. Has anything new happened back here? No. Okay. We have accomplished nothing but burn through our valuable time, our life force itself, and our extremely valuable rations and resources. Okay. Screw this cave. I'm never coming back here. We're moving on. Okay. The road meets the riverbank. The moon moves slowly across the sky like a lidless eye. You are met by a cheering sight where once this spot held the ruined foot of an ancient bridge. Now a majestic stone arc rises high into the air as it crosses the river here. Away across. Let's rest here. You settle down across one of the feet of the bridge. It is cold but somewhat sheltered, and the river provides a soothing background noise. You have not yet eaten. Okay. Removing a ration of your food, you break your fast. Then you close your eyes and let your tiredness overtake you. What is left of the night is filled with visions. You see yourself outside your body, reaching forward to touch a blue crystal in a brass socket. For a moment, a beam of light shines upwards across the clouds, brilliant and alive. Meanwhile, your body burns and crumples to dust where it stands. A hooded woman with a scar down her face looks up from a deck of cards. It would be better if the crown were dropped into the sea, she tells you firmly. Or else you should wear it yourself and rule all. But even while you sleep, you know the serpents are moving towards Mampain, and every day you spend out here is a day in which your journey might be discovered. Okay, fine. Day 6. You get to your feet and sling your pack back around your shoulders. The rushing water throws spray on your boots. Look at the bridge. You gaze up at the impressive stone bridge. The craftsmanship is incredible. The whole thing seems to have been carved from a single colossal block of stone, perhaps from the cliff face behind itself, and then lowered perfectly into place across the fissure. What manner of creature would be capable of such a feat? Climb up. You haul your way up the first few steps of the bridge until you are standing above the water. The spray throws rainbows in the sunlight across the endless grass plains on either side. You can see for miles in either direction, the tower to the east and the grassy plains ahead. For the briefest moment, the nose of a narwhal appears above the surface of the river, and it is gone, dragged away by the current. A narwhal! Really? Some people think they're fantasy. No, narwhals are real things. They're cool looking. Got a mighty tusk. Yeah, it's not a horn either. It's a tusk. I think. Anyway, look north. Looking north across the plain, you see the barren wastes once more. In the far distance, a group of horses are steaming across the plain at wild speed, their riders thrown from side to side. Then in a cloud of dust they are gone once more. I need me one of those. Each step of the bridge would require effort to climb, otherwise the road leads away, well paved to the curving a little while east. Here we go. Progress. The sun has not yet crested the last peaks in the east. Early in the day, you cross the bridge, wary to each step that the ancient stones will collapse underneath you. But they hold firm, all the way across, and you reach the far side. The grassy plains stretch away once more. Behind you, the river roars and screams. The mighty bridge leads back across the river from here. Move on. I might chance into food or a hunt later. You waste no time. You must explore these fields further. The road. You walk for half an hour across the verdant grassland. The air stirs a little, still cold, but fresh. The road is a solid flagstone track, not grand, but serviceable enough. It is clearly frequently used by farmers' wagons and supply carts, though how any of those cross the river is a mystery. Look along the road. Look at the river. You stride onwards. Nothing of note, really. Okay, where the hell am I going? Okay. So it seems these two curving paths both lead to this peak. This is a direct route, while this goes to some sort of gathering of tents, maybe? And a pit? And a weird-looking mountain. Is it just me, or does that look like a figure lying on its side? Like this is an arm with a hand. This is like a severed head, and this is cloth draped over a torso? Well, we're definitely taking the longer route. I need to explore. You leave the clear road and cut across the now empty plain. As the morning moves on, the wind begins to rise. You continue on your way. Okay. Northeast to the middle of friggin' nowhere. I mean, this would cut right across and save me time. Let's try it. You make your slow way across the endless dusty plains, watching for signs of life. There are none. The sun continues to climb the steep sky. A small patch of stones is covered by a curious bright yellow moss. You gather the moss. It is juicy and extremely pungent. Smell the moss. The scent is like lemons and strong cheese and manure all rolled together. It reminds you of the smell of drinking water in Kare. The effect is heady. Well, the drinking water in Kare was good. Tasted a bit. You taste the moss with a tentative tongue. The flavor is not pleasant, but it does not appear acrid. Perhaps it is not poisonous. Okay, we'll stash it in my pack for now. Oh, you stow the moss in your pack, but it quickly dries and crumbles to so much dust you march forwards. Ah, I was gonna say, maybe we could ask the locals about it, man. Okay. You carry on tramping across the plain, falling into an easy stride. It is very warm now. You begin to sweat under your pack. A few hundred yards ahead of you is a camp of covered wagons and carts. arranged in a circle. At its center, a fire burns, and you can see figures moving around the camp. Approach it. You walk towards the caravans, but stop suddenly when an arrow flies through the air and buries itself in the dust just to your left. Another lands to your right. That is not good. Clearly a warning sign that I'm not welcome, but there is a chance this is a case of mistaken identity. Maybe they think I'm some other threat they know of. Hold up my hands. You raise your hands to signal you are not a threat. There is no response. Dare you step closer? I do not. Call out. Greetings, you call. There is no response, but at least there is not another arrow. I wish to trade. I need directions. I need somewhere to rest. I wish to trade. You have gold? Replies a voice on the wind. Plenty, some. I have items to sell. Plenty. Then approach, the voice replies. Approach. You step cautiously forwards, hands above your head. You can only hope these creatures are trustworthy. No more arrows are fired, although as you get closer you begin to see the bowmen, shafts ready, covering your approach. A crowd is gathering to see who you are. Look at the crowd. It is a caravan of black elves, like those you met in Kare. Presumably they are traders of some kind, as they are far from home out here in the wastes. Let's have a look. Oh wow, this is quite detailed. Cool. The elves eye you suspiciously as you stride into their midst. Hello. Okay, look. Man. The strong Morrowind vibes, man. The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, one of my favorite games of all time. The main quest of that game sees you interacting heavily with nomadic tribal dark elves out in the arid wastelands, and boy, this is like a dead ringer. An elder elf, stouter and better dressed than the others, steps forward to confront you. Let the elder speak. Hit him. Cast a spell. Let him speak. If you seek shelter or food, he pauses to spit on the ground, then you will offer it, then it comes at a price. Let him speak. The elder chews his words for another moment while you wait respectfully. Then you waste your time, the elder finishes. Looking around the crowd, you see that most of the elves are thin and haggard looking. Perhaps some gold will change your mind. Eyebrows raise and the elder laughs. If you are an honest traveler, you are welcome. We are always happy to offer hospitality to those who can afford it. He gestures across the scrub. You will find the kitchen tent over there. He stands aside, and the other elves lower their swords, pikes, and daggers. Thank you. The elder nods. You move past him into the middle of the camp. Yeah, be polite and gracious. By all means, these people could just overpower me, kill me, and just take all of my stuff, but they aren't. They're good people for that. The elves return to their huts and caravans. A few make their way to a fire pit in the center and begin to mutter in low voices. You take a moment to enjoy the gentle hubbub of voices after so long on the lonely plains. Okay, to the campfire, to the kitchen. Let's visit the campfire first, see if we can pick up some rumors. You head over to the fire pit in the center of the camp. A few black elves lounge around it, throwing dice and drinking. Oh, bother. Dice. Oh, there's all sorts of ways this could end badly. Sit and listen for a spell. Oh. You ignore them and seat yourself a little distance away. But the black elves are not about to leave you in peace. A few nudge each other until eventually one, black elf woman, gets up and walks over to where you are. Threaten her, welcome her, wait for her to speak. Welcome her. Please, you greet her, indicating with a hand that she might sit. Join me. She looks at you sidelong. They say you're walking through the waste, she says. I'm thinking, are you exiled, a criminal, or are you crazy? I'm the worst criminal there is. I'm quite deranged. I have my reason to be here. I'm on a quest. I'm on a quest. He replies seriously. A quest, she hoots. To her fellows she calls, did you hear that? She's on a quest. What for? Go on, you can tell us. I'm heading for Mampain. I'm heading for Lake Elklala. It's none of your concern. I'm heading for Mampain. Her eyes grow wide. You're the Annalander, she murmurs. We heard of you. Heard from whom? Heard from the serpents. You are mistaken. Heard from whom? Who do you think, she replies? From the serpents. They're hunting you. She walks back across the circle and rejoins her friends, though backward glance suggests you might join them if you wished. We need to find information. These people have spoken to the serpents. That's wild. Okay, follow her. A few of the elves around the fire are throwing dice. Tell a joke? Is there anywhere here I can trade? Is there anywhere here I can trade? Money burning a hole in your pocket, is it? One of the elves replies. I have a little to spend. Ulu runs the stores, the elf replies with a shrug. He'll sell whatever he's got left to sell. The elves pass around a flask of something, but they don't offer any to you. Okay, God. Tell a joke. Better not be like a racist joke. Well, okay. I might regret not taking this gossip opportunity, but leave the fireside. The trading tent, the kitchen. I need to pick up more rations as a priority. You approach the kitchen caravan. Thick and generous smells drift from inside, making your mouth water. The menu is simple. For 6 gold pieces, they offer a bowl of wardle soup with gloucester and bread. It is probably the heartiest meal you will see out here in the waste, if somewhat overpriced. Damn, that is awful. I think back in Kare, I spent 6 gold to get like 9 days rations or something crazy like that. Ask the cook about the food. Or, no, it was 15 gold for 6 days. That's it. Ask the cook about the food. Honestly, the cook replies, the gloucester's been here for about 6 months, and we've been jumping on it to reach high up things. The soup's the best yet, and it'll do wonders for your insides, she grins. Ha ha! Okay. Soup only. How much just for the soup, you ask? The cook shrugs. 3. Okay, that is way better. You hand over 3 gold pieces and the cook hands you a steaming bowl. You spoon the soup gleefully into your mouth, and you remember that wardle soup can cause allergic reactions. A moment later, you feel hot and prickly. Red blotches are breaking out all over your body. Wait and see? You wait and see what happens, looking down at your hands as they become covered in hives. Sure enough, after a few minutes, the symptoms die down again. Bizarrely, you feel better for your experience. Clears the skin, Wardle Soup does, the black elf in the kitchen remarks, watching you. Good for the pores. You push your plate away. Oh, now you say that, huh? You couldn't have said something while I was clearly in distress? The black elf who takes the plates away shrugs, picks up the uneaten cloister, and tosses it back through the hatch into the kitchen, where to hear it rebounding between the walls. Okay. So about the serpents. There is a long pause, and then her face appears in the hatch. Did you say serpents? The 7 serpents. Come with me. She throws down a towel and heads for the caravan door, beckoning with a long, thin finger for you to follow. Go with her. You follow her to the door of the caravan. Back outside. The assembled crowd is still milling around in the camp. The cook has brought a soup pan, and she bangs it with a ladle. This woman asks about the serpents, she cries. There is a sudden gasp from the crowd. So, murmurs the elder, you are the reason the serpents have come into the backlands and spread their terror. He is thinking hard, his eyes narrowing into slits. A moment later, he seems to have decided something. Come with me, stranger. I think we might have something you will be interested in. I don't suppose they would mind if, before I follow him, I could cast a sus spell. No sus, huh? Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what? Skullcap? I have a skullcap! I've had it all this time! What the hell? I bought it, early in Kare. I've used this spell a bunch. What happened? What the hell happened to my skullcap? Hold on. The hell? Okay, I just looked at my inventory. My skullcap is gone. Dudes, I have not lost my skullcap. There has been no dialogue or text whatsoever at any point that says that my skullcap has left my possession. I know I had it. We have read minds so often. And I'm not talking about the green-haired wig for talking with animals. No, the skullcap lets me read minds. Like, we read Loreg's mind, and that's how we figured out he was trying to control us with his, goblin language and all that. And this entire time, I've been reading everything out loud, bit by bit. I would know if we lost our skullcap. So I can only assume that it's gone because of a glitch. This sucks. I hope nothing else goes missing. Well, anyway, we'll just follow him. He heads into the caravan, and you follow. The elder's own caravan, eh? You step up into the caravan of the Black Elf elder. He gestures for you to sit down. I'll sit. You accept his offer and sit down. Now, you are interested in the 7 serpents, he says. We encountered one recently, the moon serpent, but we frightened him away. With fire, right? The elder glances over your shoulder. It was afraid of our fire. We lit torches and beat it back. He makes a flicking gesture to someone behind you. Where did it go? Into the mountains, he answers. I think we should be able to arrange a meeting. Then he snaps his fingers, and in an instant, 5 strong black elves rush in and grab your arms. From your position in the chair, you are all but helpless. I definitely think that this is a sacrifice thing. They have a deal with the serpent. Crap. I think saying let me go is just subjecting myself to my fate. Reach for my weapon? No, I can't overpower 5 elves. Casting a spell is my only hope. You move to cast a spell, but the elves have your arms firmly pinned, and without both hands free, you cannot craft magic. Yes, laughs the old elf. Let's arrange for this ragged woman to meet the 7 serpents. I'm sure the Archmage will be most grateful. He gestures to the elves. You know what to do, he declares. You are dragged across the dust to the back of the caravan. The guards set to work making a tall wooden X from 2 long planks of wood. Please do not mistake us for servants of the Archmage, the elf leader says, as you are thrown down on one of the frames. We are not, but we would be his friends. I'll burn your caravan to ashes. Set me free and I will help you. The Archmage is evil. Right. I will burn your caravan to ashes. That will win me no friends. Set me free and I will help you. Well, why would they ever choose some stranger's help over the friggin' Archmage's good graces? Our only hope is to appeal to their morality. The Archmage is evil. Leader shakes his head. You come into our camp endangering us all. What if the serpents had found you here? Do you think they would have spared us? I think it is you who is the cruel one. The elf leader jerks a thumb. Hoist her up, my elves, but there is a ration of beer for all of you. For a brief instant, the eager elves release your wrists. Okay, run? No, they'll nail me with an arrow. Plead? No. Cast a spell. Okay, well, I'm kind of thinking maybe it might actually be a good idea to see where they take me, because the moon serpent is in the mountains. That could be any of these mountains. Okay, I think I have a chance to cast a spell here. Let's see. Zip, teleport away, can't do that. Zen, hover in air, no. Oh, M is nothing. Y, A, Z, cause invisibility. Ugh, if only. Let's see. G, A, K, cause fear. No. Oh, geez, I don't think any of my spells will work then. Okay, well, fine. Plead. You plead for your life, but your words fall on deaf ears. Thick ropes lash your wrists, cutting deep. It suddenly occurs to me that I'm not exactly gonna be, given a fair shot here. No, I'm gonna be strung up and bound and it's just gonna kill me. Uh-oh, wait. Hold on. Then the frame is hoisted up into the air as you hang from the cross, your arms unscrewing from their sockets, the caravan packs up and rolls away into the wastes. You are powerless to prevent them from leaving you behind. Pray for aid. Nah, I like this. Let's just wait. Oh God. You wait, conserving your strength, intending to call out should you see a passerby. Or perhaps the frames are not securely planted in the soil and will fall, and you will be able to get free if you only hang on. The air moves a little, still icy, but fresh. No one comes to your aid. A group of buzzers discovers your position, begins to circle, no doubt daring one another to strike out your eyes. Uh-huh. Let's see. Wait and conserve my strength? But nothing changes. The night turns to day, and your hungry belly churns and tears at you. There is no escaping your fate. What's my fate? You are ready to die, vision blurred and body weak, when you hear a clatter of hooves. A creature on horseback rides up with a bow slung over its shoulder. Black elves it calls, unslinging its bow. I hate their kind. Notching an arrow, he takes aim at you. I hate them too. Not as much as I, the creature replies. It draws back the bowstring to its full extent. Uh-oh. Cry out? You emit a strangled scream as the creature releases the arrow. It flies straight and true with perfect aim, the tip slicing clean through the rope tied around your wrist. Ha ha! A second arrow frees one leg, leaving you able to reach over and untie the other bonds. Your fingers shake and shiver as they work. The moaning winds finger at your pack and sword. It takes hours, but finally the bonds loosen, and you tumble painfully to the ground below. You get to your feet, gasping, ready to crawl away into the desert. The night is dark, but there is nowhere in this ghastly plain to rest. Limp away. You crawl away from the camp. Hey, Slain. Can you heal me? I like to pray to you. Slain has heard you. You are now less skillful, and will receive no further help for some time. Less skillful. Less skillful. Less skillful. Does that mean my maximum attack power in combat is now permanently lowered? Okay, I'm also gonna, I think, gonna eat a little ration. I ate it. Got a bit more health. Okay. So, wow. I did not have a good time right now. Not a single thing went well for me, did it? We wasted multiple days and supplies going back and forth for no reason whatsoever. And I was reduced to 1 HP and lost 3 gold. And I lost some rations, and I think my max attack power just got permanently lowered. Everything sucks, and I have never, ever been more tempted to rewind all this time. Like, look at this. I can I can, with a button press, I can undo this entire video. But I will not. No, this is... Look. Okay, look. It has been my mantra to never rewind when things go unfavorably, except for when things are stupid. And none of this was stupid. This was all me making bad choices. My worship of Slain is a consequence of me failing to save the city on my own strength. My defeat at the hand of these elves and my suffering was the result of my own choices. I brought all of this upon myself, and now it falls to me to claw my way back to victory. Oh, Lord. Hopefully this is one day in the future, a few videos from now, we can look back on this, on everything that's just happened, and laugh a little, you know? We can laugh. Maybe. We still haven't found even one serpent, by the way. I don't even know what to do next. Like, I want to explore, but maybe, God. Oh, God, okay. I think next time we'll check out this tower here. Head north, check out what this stuff is, maybe. Head up to the mountains. Okay, I can only assume, like maybe this is the moon serpent is up here. Or up here, or here, or anywhere. Maybe it's right here. Maybe. Okay, well. I'm reeling. But figuring out how to handle my adventure is a problem for future Zephyr. So in the meantime, I'm present, Zephyr, who is greatly suffering. I thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care. Oh, right, and when I was recalling everything that happened to me, I forgot, I lost one of my own items due to a glitch. That too. Man, I need a nap.